So I have the machine up here. I'm going to start doing a quick clean. Now the accessories are going to go in the dishwasher, at least the ones that I can remove the brush part from, but this one will go in the dishwasher, as well as this one, because I can take the upholstery tool part off. But this one I don't know that I can, and I'm pretty sure that I can't remove the bristles from that one. So the body of this is pretty dirty. Now this, as far as the machine goes, it's in very good condition. There's really nothing wrong with it mechanically. It's not that I've seen yet. The only thing that it really needs is to just be cleaned up. And I can probably stick this in the dishwasher too. In fact, I'll do that. But we'll go ahead and pull the machine off of the caddy, because I do need to get those paint marks off of the caddy. And then I also mentioned in the initial video I was going to wash this as well. But here we have this. The dishwasher will not remove paint scuffs. So for this, it's very simple. What I use is rubbing alcohol and a drill brush attachment. Comes right off. But I'll go over this and get all the paint scuffs off. See if anything we can remove from this to wash. If not, I'll just have to give it the rag treatment. We'll also check the separator here in a minute at the bottom. So I've flipped the machine on its side. And now we're just going to remove the separator. Very simple. Clean that up. Actually, we'll stick this in the dishwasher as well. But we also want to check the underside of here. And I'm going to wipe all this down with a rag. Those are ready to go downstairs. Now I'm working on the power nozzle. Power nozzle needs some work, but first and foremost, we need to clean it up. I also need to get a new brush roll for it because this one is just awful. So let's pull this off. It's one-handed, of course. We'll vacuum that off before we stick it in the dishwasher. Also vacuum off in here. And we've also got a used belt. Well, I don't know if it's used, but it's definitely old. So I'm going to get the vacuum real quick and get all this debris out of here. All right, so that's been cleaned up a bit. Now I'm just going to pull these two screws out so we can continue pulling this apart. Wow. More vacuum. So you guys saw how much dirt and hair was in there. This brush roll is gonna get tossed. Yeah, this the entire lower part of this housing and probably the inside needs a good deep clean. I'm gonna continue pulling this apart, seeing what else is going on. So I said that there's probably a lot of stuff inside this. Oh yeah, there's a lot. That's pretty much a fire hazard. much better. So I might pick a little bit more out of here, but I'm not gonna break this this thing down any further than I already have. The reason for that is because there's sound deadening foam, which a lot of it's just disintegrated. It needs to be, honestly, it needs to be changed. I do have some, but I'd have to cut it to size. But as far as this, it's kind of the same deal. I really don't want to destroy that foam any more than it already is. So I'm just gonna get this thing with the drill and some Windex, clean it up a bit, and kind of go from there. The brush roll is trash. I'll buy a new one of them, but we're gonna go and put all those in the dishwasher downstairs. Then we'll finish up here with this. Next part of the video, you guys will see everything going back together. All right, so parts are out of the dishwasher. Still need to clean up the top plate there for the power nozzle, but let's put the separator back on. It's all nice and clean now. That. And I like to do these kind of finger tight. You don't need to over tighten those at all. The water chamber is in really clean condition now. Stick that back there. There we go. So the tool caddy part actually looks like a brand new piece now that it's all washed and clean. Stick this on, make sure I've got it on the correct way. These kind of, you have to push them down and line up those little tangs at the bottom. Perfect. Now I'm just going to roll up the cord, and then as soon as I get the new brush roll, we'll install that. Top cover's all nice and clean. Didn't really work too hard on the paint scuffs on the rubber, but I'll just go ahead and plop this back on. There we go. There we go. So this came out nice and clean. It almost looks brand new running it through the dishwasher like that, and this was probably the dirtiest part out of everything. All right, so here's the new brush roll. That's the correct way that it goes in. So I'm just going to slit the, much better. This belt's still good, so we'll just use it. Close the door there. Bottom plate. Perfect. So now I just have to mess with the hose connection a little bit. So I just put some nice clean water in it with some fragrance. Make sure it's secured. All right, so I'm gonna vacuum the hallway, vacuum my office. So I took the duct tape off of this. I'm not sure if they were trying to like press down on it this way or something, no clue. We'll mess with that if we need to. side. Forgot how good that fragrance smells. Making a little noise there at the elbow. That motor sounds very healthy. Let's unplug it. Let's check out how dirty the water is. It's amazing. And I consider my carpets relatively clean. Of course, most of that is animal dander from Harley. But just goes to show you guys how well these Rainbow machines pick up.